Welcome to Black Man Will Travel. First off, I want to say Happy New Year. First video of the new year. Happy New Year. Follow us on the Facebook group. Follow us up on Instagram at Real BMWT and on Twitter as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But I just wanted to share this story with you of my experience riding on the trains up in France. It's one experience. It wasn't too bad. Okay. Now, me and my friend, you know, at the time I was stationed in Germany. You know, I was stationed in Germany. I spent some time in the service in the U.S. Army, and me and my friend were on leave. We had like a 2 week leave. We're just chilling out in the barracks, and we wanted to do something, man. We just wanted to get out and do something. And I suggested to him, I was like, "Look, man, let's go ahead and let's do a Euro trip." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Look, man, we got a lot of money. You know, we're just coming back from doing a tour duty, in Iraq and stuff like that. We got all this money stacked up and saved up. Let's just go ahead and let's go out. You know what I'm saying?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm game for it. Let's do a Euro trip." I was like, "Okay, well, yeah, let's do it, man. Let's just hit every capital in Europe. As many as we can in like X amount of days, right?" So I think we had like what 10 days tops, when we finally decided to do it. So what we did was, instead of like just getting individual like train passes or whatnot, or like flying to each country and hitting up these capitals, that was our objective. To like hit every capital in all these different countries in Europe. You know what I'm saying? So and we hit it like a lot of them. So anyway, what we decided to do was hop on a train. He was like, let's go ahead and let's do it on a train. And to make it more cost effective, we got what they call like a Euro pass. It's like a rail pass, that allows you access to all these participating, trains and stuff like that in all these different countries, and pretty much at like a discount cost, or like a free pass, pretty much. So you can do one country, or like four countries. But what we did was we got like a first class pass. It was like a global pass. So we paid a pretty penny for that at the time. It cost us a couple $100 and whatnot. But as far as our experience with it, as far as like paying, having as far as us going to these stations and having these cashiers at the train stations or whatnot honoring our passes, we didn't have any problem. We didn't have any problem. I have to say that when we did have to pay, it was usually doing some kind of transfer or something like that inside the country. As far as like paying for a seat, which I didn't understand, or why we had to do it, but we didn't make a big fuss about it. But we had this one experience in France, man, in France, that was really peculiar, and I don't know why this guy gave us a hard time, but from the movies and everything like that, how they talk about French hospitality is not all that great and stuff like that. Especially the tourists and foreigners. Well, we experienced that on these trains. You know what I'm saying? There's one incident I vaguely remember, but there's one incident I'm about to tell you about. It's like etched in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're hopping on this train. We're on this train and whatnot. And this guy, they go around, they start checking everybody's tickets and their passes and whatnot. So we're already on the train, and the guy starts checking tickets. So we're thinking we're good, you know what I'm saying? We already had access, you using our Euro pass because we're already on the train. But he tells us, it was like, oh, this is no good. You know, it's gonna cost you like what, 30 euros. I think it was like 30 euros at the time. You gotta pay for a ticket and whatnot. And so we're like, you know, whatever. We went on to pay for the ticket because we didn't want any problems, man. We didn't want any problems while we were traveling. We didn't want no hassles. We didn't want it like, we didn't want the police arresting us at the next stop or anything like that. And so, long story short, the guy didn't honor the passes, okay? But we ended up paying, and we thought there was no issue. We didn't think nothing of it. And this guy, he was smiling and everything, and then, he appeared to be, a little bit condescending or and whatnot, in my opinion. But this guy, like right after like taking our tickets and everything like that, he hops on the monitor like right after taking our tickets, man. He hops on the intercom, you know, and announces to like the whole to everybody on the train. He's like, "Oh, watch your bags. There might be some, thieves on the train and stuff like that." I'm talking about like right after checking our tickets, and me and my friend, we look at each other like what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? Because it happened like right after he checked our tickets and stuff like that. You know, he's the guy announces like, oh, there might be some thieves on the train and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh man, that's bogus. But yeah, man, that was my experience. Dealing with the French as far as like customer service and stuff like that. And that's my train experience, and traveling through France. But we did hit Paris, man. Paris was nice. We did hit Paris, and we moved on to another location and whatnot. I forgot which one it was. It probably was up in Belgium, as you can see here on this URL map. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I don't know if anybody has any experience dealing with the French and their lack of hospitality. I can't say that for all French, because me and my friend, we did visit like a Chinese restaurant up in Paris, and the lady was very accommodating. She was very nice and everything. We took pictures and whatnot. Um, but if you will, please leave a comment if you had any type of experience in France, whether it be positive or negative. Did you feel as if you were being like discriminated against or anything like that? Um, that maybe the guy was just, maybe it was just routine. Maybe it was just routine, but I'm dude, I swear, man, it was like right after we, bought tickets from this dude. This dude hopped right up on the intercom saying, we got some thieves on the train. you know, we might have some thieves on the train. Be wary. Secure your bags, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right, man. I'll catch you later. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the Facebook group. I like to say follow us on Instagram. Really, just share a lot of your photos, and talk about your experience on the Facebook group. Black Man Will Travel. Okay. Thank you for listening. Happy New Year. I'll catch you later. All right. Bye.